everybody, and welcome again to Clonmel Yoga Studio. I have moved my recording because I want to use the door as a prop. So what I want to do is legs up the wall. Now this is fantastic if you've had a very tiring day, maybe if you've been doing a lot of exercise, cycling or walking or hill climbing, and this relieves fatigue in the legs. It helps to relieve mild backache, headache and insomnia. And it helps to calm the mind, and it also relieves mild stress and anxiety. So you can either go up the back of your sofa, up against a door or up against a wall. So here it's a nice sturdy door, so I'm going to go up against the door. You fold your mat in two. Now, and remember, as in any exercise, only do what's comfortable for your own body. And you can go into this in different stages. You can go into a little shoulder stretch. You can go into stretch the legs right up and really stretch out the back. And you can also go into a reclined tree pose with this. So it's fun as well. Or else you can just put the legs up the wall, allow the hips to settle down and to totally relax. I've used a fold blanket. I also bought in a bolster. You might like that for under your neck, at the back of your neck, or even under your head. So the best way to get in is to sit right at the edge of your mat. And then when you swing around, you're going to slide the legs up the surface. And then you can bounce your bum in, so you get right in against the surface. Now the legs are long, the shoulders are relaxed, the pelvis is settled down, and you can extend the arms and just gently close your eyes. And this is great now to relax the body. Also good for varicose veins if you happen to suffer from varicose veins in your legs. So just close the eyes and allow yourself to settle down. So you'd stay here for approximately maybe 5 minutes or so to get the full benefit. Very calming now in the mind. You might like to bring your hands onto the tummy. Soften the shoulders a little bit more. Bring your chin towards your chest. And then just breathe nice and gently. So you can see how it's calming for the mind. And then to give the back a nice stretch, you bend the knees quite strongly. And then you push as if you were doing bridge pose. You push into the feet as you lift your pelvis up. So you push in, and then you can just walk the legs up. So you can see now that gives a very good stretch to the back, and you're well supported. Be mindful of your neck. Naturally, when you're doing this, you won't be talking, so be mindful of your neck. And then you can use the surface to help you stretch a little bit more. So this brings a kind of a playful element into the pose. Just using it to stretch. And then you can bring your hands right under the hips, and you can bring the legs up, and then you can bend the knees and drop your knees in towards your nose. And again, just doing what you know is good for your own body. Just stretching in now, and then you can decide to let the legs come all the way back. Drop your hands to the floor. Now to come out, it's important that you use the surface again. Just slowly coming into the surface, and then very gently releasing the pelvis down like you would when you'll be coming out of bridge pose. So then you can go into reclining tree. So just stretch the knee away, stretch the leg up tall. Again, using the breath. And then swapping sides. Bringing your foot in towards your thigh, sending the knee towards the surface. Stretching out the straight leg. So you can play with this pose. Bring both feet together. Stretch the knees away from the body. And then again, just send the legs tall. Settle the bum down, settle the pelvis down, hands to rest on the tummy. And just be mindful then of the breath. So as I said, it's very good if you've tired legs, if you find that your mind is all over the shop and you need to calm down. And again, push the knees in, push the feet in, sorry, and then just lift up, and you can stretch up. Lovely stretch for the back, well supported. So only doing what's comfortable for your body. And then you just slowly release down again. So you can spend maybe 10-15 minutes just getting the stretches, or even just 10 or 15 minutes totally lying still with the legs stretched. Now to come out of the pose, you draw the knees into the chest, you roll over onto your side, and you come back up. Now with any pose, you have a counter pose. So the nice counter pose for this is to come back into hare pose and just glide the buttocks back, push into the palms of the hands, into the heels of the hands, and then coming up into table, and then a nice stretch into downward dog. Release that neck, release the head, and slowly then come back down onto the knees. So legs up the wall is a very nice pose to stretch out the body using the door or a wall as a prop. Good for calming the mind, good for the muscles. Thank you for joining me. Keep safe, keep well. Namaste.